Wittified's Announcer add-on, available for JIRA, Confluence, and Bitbucket Server, makes it easy for JIRA administrators to create announcements to communicate critical information to their users. They can also configure Announcer to delegate control so that Confluence Space administrators can create announcements that appear only in their spaces, and JIRA project administrators can create announcements that appear only in their projects. Let's take a look at how easy it is to work with Announcer as a JIRA administrator. You can manage notifications on this screen. It shows a list of all active and inactive notifications that have been defined. Click here to add a new notification. Let's create one to forewarn users of an impending outage. There are several types of notifications. Let's choose Flag for now. Most often you will choose HTML to format your announcement, but plain text and Markdown are supported too. Click Preview to verify it looks the way you want, then click Save to save the announcement. This is how the flag style of announcement will appear. It will be visible for each user until he or she clicks the Dismiss button. Let's click the pencil icon so we can edit the announcement to see a different style. Note that the announcement didn't get displayed after we made our change. That's because the user account I'm logged on under has already acknowledged it. Let's log on as a different user in another browser window. Now this user can acknowledge the announcement. At any point, an administrator can click this icon to view a report to get more information about a given announcement. This screen is showing a report of our most recent announcement. It shows all the users defined in the instance with an indication of whether or not they accepted or acknowledged the announcement and when, and how long they viewed it before clicking the button to dismiss it. At the top, it shows similar statistics for anonymous users. Let's see what a full-page announcement style looks like. We'll switch back to that other browser and log on under a user account that hasn't yet viewed the announcement. Now you see the announcement in a full-page style. Now let's take a look at the dialog style, but also some advanced options. Use the options in the Access section if you want to target the announcement to a particular project or a specific group. You can use both of these at the same time if you like. If you select this checkbox, you'll be able to choose the project. Hold down the Control key on Windows or the Command key on a Mac to select multiple projects. If you select this checkbox, you'll be able to choose the group to target. We'll just choose JIRA developers for now. You can also select the type of icon to include in the announcement, customize the standard text that appears on the button, and indicate whether to force the announcement to be visible for 5 seconds before the user is able to dismiss it. The last option shown here controls whether the Accept button should be shown. This is available only for banner notifications. Finally, you can control the timing of when the announcement should appear by selecting this checkbox. Click the first date on which the announcement should appear, hold down Shift, and then select the last date on which it should appear. We'll log on first as a user who is a member of the JIRA developers group to which we targeted the announcement. Note the icon and the countdown before the button is enabled. Now we'll log in as a user who is not a member of the targeted group and who hasn't yet seen the announcement. No announcement is displayed. The last thing I want to demonstrate is the delegated administration capability. Click the cog icon to explore that. This screen allows you to tailor how dialogue and full-page announcements should be shown, but it's the first option I want to focus on today. Just click this checkbox to allow project administrators to create their own announcements. Your change is saved right away. We'll cover how a project administrator can configure their own announcements in a separate video, so for now let's hop over to Confluence. Creating announcements in Confluence works just the way it does in JIRA. To allow space administrators to create announcements specific to their spaces, click the cog icon. Just like in JIRA, select the first checkbox to allow space administrators to create their own announcements, and your change will be saved right away. You've seen how easy it is to create announcements with Wittified's Announcer add-on for JIRA, Confluence, and Bitbucket Server. Administrators can customize the announcements using several different styles and time restrictions, and can view a report to see exactly who has viewed the announcements. Even more importantly, Announcer allows site administrators to delegate announcement creation to space administrators and project administrators, allowing them to define space or project-specific announcements, and allowing site administrators to focus on other important work. Visit Atlassian Marketplace today to start a free trial of any of Wittified's Announcer add-ons.